It's got a lot of power. It makes me feel. It makes me feel like.
Saul is near. We're coming to Saul.
Quit moving my arm.
This is what I call a surprise.
Take pictures.
Evening
I
with
wouldn't
Saul.
be normal
Yes.
without a cigar, would I?
I don't know, would you?
No.
Get Saul in the picture with
Yes,
your
that's right.
Let me get a picture of you and your buddies there. Come on.
Guys, get
Everybody
in there.
get together.
In
Get on the
Jane,
couch.
Jane, come over here.
Come on, get over there.
there. Get in there. We're rolling. Tape is rolling.
The detective's rolling.
Sure, it can be moved, yeah?
Yeah, you can move.
This is James, and this is Irvin.
James and Irving.
And this is my grandson Billy, and this is Andrew.
Yeah, two
Listen,
brothers?
listen.
No.
Listen. You see your grandpa, no kisses, no nothing.
It's starting right in.
Listen, there's one you talk to now.
Get this almond kiss.
You know what I call him?
Hello, Saul.
How much is
You
worth?
know what I call him?
What?
How much is worth?
How much everybody talking to you can
Not a key, say?
Your grandfather, I
It's a Saul.
I call him Salmon.
Salmon.
You do.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Listen, Andrew, now let him take it, and you come over here.
Got wonderful grandchildren.
Greet me.
Yeah.
Greet me the way you greet.
Can you believe?
That's how they kiss. They kiss in Deckelbaum. And also a cigar.
I got one.
You got one.
I need a light.
A light. Eddie, Dave, come over here.
Yeah.
We're taking a picture. Dave, my grandsons, Andrew and Billy.
Nice to meet you.
Hold that handshake.
Hold it
Hold that handshake.
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera. Camera. We spent a fortune on this. An evening with Saul.
Money, Grandpa's or yours?
Mine.
Oh, all right.
I'm the rich guy.
Oh, you're the rich one?
You're smoking?
Yeah, give me a match.
Oh, sure.
Oh, geez, now he can buy you cigars, Saul.
Yeah, he can buy me cigars?
Good ones.
I'd like to live the day to see it. Kids, when did you eat? Andrew?
The cigar is lit.
cigars once?
Oh, yeah.
So take that back.
I'm taking it back.
Got
Andrew,
him on film. He took it.
Andrew,
The cigar is lit.
Andrew.
These are the things you don't inhale, right?
No, Andrew, when did you eat last? When did you eat last?
Saturday.
5:30.
Okay, we're gonna go somewhere to have a little snack.
Not hungry.
Andrew, what's a visit with Saul without a meal? Andrew, it's a traditional Saul visit. Let me zoom in and get the expression on your face.
And on whose face?
We're gonna have a traditional.
Don't laugh. Now, how long you going to rent?
How are we gonna have fun without you?
We could be here a couple of days. Pay for it.
What? Grandpa pay for it?
The cigar is lit.
I didn't say anything. He's got a very bad grandpa. The grandpa always, it doesn't know where the checkbook is. Right, Andrew?
Right.
Is this in color by any chance?
Yeah.
Because I want the true colors of the scene.
Come over here now.
Stand
Sit
up.
down.
Ah.
Okay, boys.
Okay.
Nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
Okay, nice to meet
Go on,
you.
go on. I'm staying here till Thursday.
Are we leaving Thursday?
I'm leaving Thursday or Friday. I don't know yet.
Leave Friday. So we'll go play bingo over here.
Oh, yeah, Saul, I can miss it. I missed the bingo. You know?
Look.
You know,
Yes.
I could go play bingo, but I'm supposed to get a lesion removed from my knee. It's going to be slightly more fun.
Billy.
Yeah.
Bill, stop making me
You know the
shake.
meaning of the word nachas? You know the meaning of the word nachas?
Nachas, yeah, I know nachas.
What does it mean?
That's.
Here. Summer
Yeah,
school was a little better.
You never played bingo here.
Yes.
You never did.
Yeah, Saul, I remember...
I know, but you left and you had an appointment with a girl.
Oh, no, what happened was actually I went to a urologist for a sample, and I played bingo.
I want to tell you.
The two of them are comparable.
I want to tell you, you left me with the bingo game, and you went out to see a girl. At my age, I wouldn't take her out. On this Skype.
Grandpa, take off the glasses.
Yeah, take off the glass. 50. Let's go. So, Sal, look, we're trying to keep this light on film. Don't mention Aunt Shirley, no matter what you do. Okay.
Stop.
Don't mention.
Listen, enough.
No mentioning of Shirley. We're on film.
Billy.
No Shirley story.
Billy, enough. All right?
Grandpa.
No, I'm telling you that we don't want the Shirley story.
Billy,
We're on film.
enough.
Grandpa?
My grandfather's yelling at me.
I'm not telling you.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard the Shirley story.
Sal, don't burn it with the cigar.
No, I wouldn't.
Sal, the cigar.
No,
Saul, you got a live cigar near my eyeball.
No, don't move.
Saul, there's a live cigar over here. What is the Shirley story?
I'll have time to talk to you. Sometimes, not to the...
I'd like to hear it. I never got the
come
whole
on.
story.
Andrew, not tonight.
Sal, it's a
I haven't-
documentary we're making.
Tonight I haven't got time.
So there's so much of the
I
family.
got something on my lid, so I can't talk.
Can bring the family closer together.
Yeah.
It'll be new concepts
You
of
know,
family.
your dad has a film that was taken many years back. I believe it's a Seder, the last Seder that we had to Grandma Rose. So I couldn't watch it last time.
Well, but this is light and bubbly. We're not going to watch old Seder films with Grandma Rose. We're going to see something light, bubbly. Us, kibitzing, boys, cigars, men. See that little light over there?
Yeah.
You put your socks in there, and they come out the other side clean.
Is that it?
Yeah. The thing's got power steering.
Around and introduce us to some people.
What?
Why don't you take us around and introduce us to some people?
Yeah.
On the way back.
Come on,
the way
let's go
out.
meet some people.
Come on.
This is the famous poker room. Men playing cards. As you can see, the nightlife on Collins Avenue hasn't changed. Howdy. Good evening. How do you do? We're Saul's grandsons.
These two.
We're grandsons. We're here visiting. They're very happy to see us. They love us. Maybe we could sit in for a couple of hands.
Hey, that guy's cheating.
Listen, boys. What are they going to do now?
Hold it. Get the bingo sign here.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, these are my two grandsons.
We're grandsons.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
You're not happy to see us.
It's learning to be...
Cigar?
Taking pictures.
No, he's playing. There's no film in the camera.
Give him the cigar.
There's no film in the camera. You can tap dance it. We
Yeah.
wouldn't even get it.
Where do you live, in New York?
I live in New York,
Where?
yeah. 26 and Lincoln.
And this guy lives here.
And he lives here.
Oh,
He goes
And
in...
Saul lives in the
he
building.
looks it.
What? He lives in...
I know so.
He
Saul
go-
lives in the building.
He's going to
My
the...
son is on 43rd and,
Tell me about the daughter. Forget the son.
All
I
right,
got a
boys.
23-year-old gorgeous granddaughter.
Whoa! Get
Ooh.
that
But
phone number on
gorgeous.
tape.
43?
Designer.
Designer in New York?
43?
23.
Oh, 23.
Bill,
Perfect.
I think that's got your name all over it.
I'm 27.
Successful?
Successful, rich.
Just ask him.
Leave your name and phone number with Saul.
Saul has my name and phone number.
Ceramic cast.
That's right.
Boys. I was 50 years in the Times, and they used to take my picture regular.
50 years?
Yeah, what do you got?
You know what's in here?
What?
I don't know either. That makes two of us.
New York Times?
He made me carry it.
What did you do for the New York Times?
Yeah, charge of the delivery.
Is that right?
Yeah,
And you used to be on film a lot?
43rd Street.
Ah.
43rd Street. She's got a gorgeous granddaughter who lives on 43rd Street.
No, my granddaughter lives on 34th Street.
Ah,
But she's 23.
You
know,
she's 23.
I think Dave Letterman would be proud.
Here we are in the bingo room. Most people are not allowed in this room.
This is Billy.
Notice there are no men allowed. Mahjong. Rented in Asia.
Hi.
We're
Hi.
grandsons.
Hi. How you doing?
We're grandsons.
This is great. This is great. Hello.
Wait a second, she's got 6 kings.
Billy.
That's
Billy,
a fancy-looking ashtray, by the way.
Billy.
Yes,
Billy.
yes.
Andrew, when they're playing cards, they won't have to.
Okay, I know. We wanted to say hello, and now we'll leave.
We just got scolded by our grandfather.
You got to take it.
Okay,
Hey, take Frank. He's my favorite, one of my best friends.
You said that about the last guy, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Is Frank the guy who cheats in cards?
Yeah, I'm the guy. That's the fella right here, reading.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You got everybody?
Yeah.
No, wait,
smiling
we need the
faces.
names. We need the names.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a cigar?
Tell me your
Like a
name.
cigar?
Irving,
Irving. Let's go clockwise.
I
Arthur,
Arthur.
can't.
Bernie,
Bernie. Hi.
and Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Don't forget. Yeah. That's Sal. That's fella Sal.
Saul.
Now,
Oh,
is that-
oh, we know
That fella
Saul.
right there.
Now that's
Don't
the
forget.
ladies' auxiliary over there.
Don't forget. All right.
Okay. Hello.
I know you.
No, none of the men play cards with the women here. It's only men and women.
Hasidim, the Hasidim.
Where would I do this?
Hi. Oh, I gotta get this.
I don't
Oh
know.
my heavens! Look at this. Hold it. I scored this phone number.
Hold it up, Bill.
I scored
Bill,
this phone number.
stay right there,
This
that's
beautiful
fine.
woman has given me her granddaughter's phone number.
Where did you see it?
And I hear she's beautiful.
Oh, you lucky guy. Do not let me walk
Hello,
into
ladies.
anything. Hello. Hi. Sorry to bother you.
That's-
Nice meeting all of
That's
you.
Doris. That's Susan. That's
No.
Ralph, Ann, and Raquel.
Would you show us the picture when it's over?
Sure.
You know Saul?
You know
The
Saul?
stud of Collins Avenue? He'll have it taped. He'll have us on tape.
Okay. Oh, you make a very pretty picture. Smile. What's your name?
Ray.
Ray. Nice to meet you.
Thank
I'm
you.
Andy,
It's nice
Saul's
to meet you.
grandson. But don't tell anybody. And that's Bill. What happened to Bill? Okay. Nice meeting you. Enjoy your game.
Okay.
This is it. Pout, baby. Pout. Give me all you got. Give me everything. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah. Bill, tell me if I'm about to walk into a wall, because I cannot see where
No,
I'm
you're
going.
fine. You're fine. Watch out for that manhole, but you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Go a
Where are we
little
going?
bit, go a little bit to this side because they're hitting the wall.
Oh, yeah,
You're
stop.
gonna hit them.
Stop. You're going to hit a wall. I'm going to now get rid of this cigar.
Boys, where are we going now?
Where are we going now, boys?
Okay.
Have we met everyone?
Cut off the camera.
Have we met everyone now?
Andrew? Yeah.
I mean, everybody. We should start waking people up to meet them.
All right. Where are we going, Andrew?
Well,
Yes, sirree. 3rd, 4th, 5th. We're going up, up, up.
Up?
this is a little Alfred Hitchcock effect. Very nice. Bill,
What are you doing?
Where are you?
I'm doing Hitchcock.
we're not having very much fun at all, are we?
Wait. Hey, let's get a knife and play psycho.
Grandpa? Here we come. Hold on.
Okay, we're coming down the hall. This is the famous 7th floor. There is a notorious... Wait a second, Andy. There's a notorious lady who walks this hall for exercise.
No.
Am I right, Sal?
Yeah.
There is a woman who does laps in the... What's this?
The paper.
Oh, it's a newspaper from 1941.
It's an article.
What is it? What is this? U.S. goes to war with Germany. Tell the
No,
Joel
no, no,
story.
no.
Tell the one about that when Joel called you and said, hold on.
I didn't hear from him in a long time.
No, but he said, hold the phone, and then a year and a half later he called you back.
Yeah, hello, Sal. Like you called me 2 minutes before. But I didn't hear from him in a long time. And he used to
Come
come.
on. 7th floor of Galahad Dade in beautiful Miami Beach, Florida.
There's the Marco Polo Hotel, incidentally, known for its nightlife. Well, you're going to look at these films and you're going to love them.
Of course I love him. A good mechanic. What else do you need? A good machine, a good mechanic.
Son, we need more classic stories.
Well,
Hold on.
Pete will allow me, and so far I believe I will go. And you know the reason why I want to go? Did you see that with the plaque over there?
Of course. I saw the flag. I have the photos.
They're waiting for me until the dedication. I couldn't go last year. I had a lot of trouble with the people.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
How about the Shirley story?
Shirley story.
That's a good idea.
All right.
I'll tell it to you as soon as my eye heals.
Okay.
The lid of my eye.
How about
The Shirley story.
the financial whiz story?
The financial what?
Whiz.
Financial whiz. For a fellow that didn't go in American school and came from Cuba with $2, I made that pretty good. That's the financial whiz.
Okay.
What about the story about the guy in your building who's always bragging about
Yeah, it's a year and a half. It's a year and a half to wait.
He's getting married.
Get married when? 1990?
You're going to be there,
I hope so.
you know?
Grandpa, I'm getting married in September. All right, so that'll hold you over.
We're looking forward to it.
Your electric bill is covered.
We're looking forward to it. Oh,
And
Cheryl,
she's white.
listen, she's
Because as you say, none of this Sammy Davis Jr. nonsense.
she's a
Yeah.
she's a nice girl. Now, I wish I had the patience. I'd make a lot of money for my children and for my grandchildren. But being I haven't got a tuchus, and somebody told me 45 years ago, to make money in the stock market, not only do you have to have a head, but you have to have a tuchus. I says, what do you need a tuchus
Tuchus
for?
is around this way, so.
He says, you got to be able to sit.
Ah.
Understand? So now, my two lovely grandchildren are very proud of you. Very, very, very proud of you. I believe it's time to put on the jackets and go downstairs and go in the rascal house and have a little snack. And I have a
Grandpa?
lot.
I'm not going in the rascal house.
Where you
Grandpa.
want to go?
Go to Denny's or something?
Go to Denny's.
I'm not fighting that crowd in the rascal
Denny's.
house.
No, if there's a crowd, we're not going in. Was I with you or with you? But I was standing an hour and 15 minutes outside. Oh, no, with you I was.
How long?
I can't even tell us apart anymore.
And,
Grandpa, I can play this back for you if you'd like.
hey.
We've got to play this back.
Would you
It's
like to
classic.
see what
Oh,
we've recorded, Grandpa?
Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah?
How do
Yeah.
we go without it? But wait,
Okay.
before we do that, let's see the rest of the apartment. Let's see, Andy.
No.
I found this somewhere. It looks to me like a 1961 grapefruit.
Put it up.
Put it in the light. I really can't
Oh,
see it.
sorry, I found it. I stumbled across it. I'm taking this back to New York, you see.
Good.
You know?
Very good, very
People are
good.
going to say, show me your grandfather, and I'm going to pop the video in. And they're going to see this grandfather doesn't tell jokes.
Tell me the old man.
Plus, you haven't slipped me any cash. They're going to say, Bill, your grandfather hasn't given you any money?
Yeah, life over here is so limited. There's nothing to tell. There's
Tell us
nothing.
about the time they chased you out of the Chinese restaurant.
Oh my God, this happened so many years.
We got time.
So many years ago. One day, it's coming. You're taking down that tape?
You want it on tape?
Oh, okay.
I can turn off the tape if you
One
want.
day I decided to take my son and my daughter, and of course my wife, and my son-in-law picked out the finest Chinese restaurant in the Bronx. They all ordered, and I have the nerve to ask the crazy Chinaman if it'd be okay if I have the soup after. Out of nowhere, he runs into the kitchen, he comes up with a hatchet, he starts chasing them all over the place. And the only one that got kicked, I think, in a delicate place was my son-in-law. Yeah, I think he got kicked in a delicate
I
place.
can't keep this thing straight.
I didn't know
Ah.
that. boss. Bill, hold it steady.
I
Come on.
can't.
And they called in a policeman, and the policeman said, get out of here, the man is crazy with the hatchet. And we ran out. And that was the end of the story. The grandchildren were small, 2, 3 years. They were running over the tables, crying and everything. I tell you something, it was very good to eat in a Chinese restaurant. And that's the end of the story, believe it or not, by Saul Decklebaum. How's that for you?
Beautiful. Very nice delivery. Very nice.
Until about the age of 18 or so, because the law, immigration law, was at that time you had to stay a year in Cuba in order to come to America. When I did come to
What year was that? Give us that historical
That
perspective.
was 1923. 65 years.
Before the Big Depression.
In November will be 65 years. When I came, and I was always known, more or less, I don't know how to talk, they made me president of the American Cuban Boys. That's why we were boys, 17, 18 years, 15 years, the oldest maybe 20. And I was president of the Cuban American Boys. And this was in Delancey Street, the Essex Street, was a restaurant over there, the Pageant, a Chinese restaurant. And the floor where the restaurant was a room to rent. And we rented the big room, and we had over there meetings, and also Sundays we have dances. As we were standing on Delancey Street, near a cafeteria, traffic, and I don't remember names, traffic cafeteria, the most beautiful girl I ever saw in my life passed by. And I said to some of the bums over there, this girl I'd like to know and if possible marry.
Wait, you saw Jacqueline Bissett?
Okay, listen. Your grandmother was much better looking than you. And I said, and this is a true story. Shakes his head. And
Wait, she passed by on Essex Street?
on Delancey Street, but while we were standing.
So you didn't know her? She just passed by?
I didn't know it. And one of the boys says, I know that girl.
And you said, I'm going to marry that girl someday.
I would like to marry that girl. She's so beautiful, so nice. And one of the fellows says, yeah, I know. She comes from my same shtetl, you know, from Europe, from the same shtetl.
That's Rose Mukin.
I don't know what that is, but I just wore it.
It was Rose Mukin.
Rose
Mukin.
So I
Do
asked
me one favor.
So, yes.
Don't say shtetl again.
I got to have it on tape.
I know.
What it was.
Twice.
Come on, it's historical perspective.
I got it on my shirt.
I turned around to that fellow and I said, look, we have dances every Sunday at quarter admission, you know. I said, bring it to
Back then, that was, you know,
big money.
that was a quarter.
Yeah, big money. So
Hold that still, Bill. Come out lousy. This is a continuation of how Grandpa met Grandma.
A quarter.
Take three.
He brought her up to the club. And since that time, for a couple of years, we kept company, interrupted a little bit by her mother.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
How long did you, from the time you met her to the time you married her, how long was that?
Almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years.
Because there was a break in this year due to my mother-in-law. She had her eyes on a dentist.
Bobby Mukin?
That's right. She had her eyes on a dentist that was worth at that time $50,000. The fact that it was 20 years older than Grandma Rose didn't mean anything to her. And we were interrupted. And then I walk on the Delancey Street and somebody comes over to me, a friend of Grandma Rose, and says, Saul, Rose is sick. She's got a cold and she'd like to see you. Enough over there. So, never left her. My wife.
And then we woke up.
And now I'm going to tell you something that it's hard for you children of your generation to understand what was going on. We set a wedding date, and under the Jewish law, under no circumstances do you change the wedding date. You hear that? What are you laughing at? I'm talking to you serious. I'm talking to you something serious.
Sorry. Grandpa, we got to get your room. Bill.
My room looks like a mess.
1941. This I don't understand, the half scissors. Nobody understands it. Nobody explains it. I don't understand it. I never could explain it. The half scissors. The razor collection. No home should be complete without it. You need...
What are you doing here?
So, there's one thing I don't understand in the bathroom.
Yeah.
This item over here. The half of scissors.
Oh, that's a reason.
Because you can't cut anything with it.
No, there's a reason. Believe me, there's a reason.
Is there a disgusting reason for it?
No. First of all, you have the wrong light.
So, one day, my kids are going to go, where did
If
Saul
you take a picture of this, Andrew, of all to know what happens to it.
Okay, I will name the countries. Switzerland, France, Malaysia, Bangkok, Penang, Sri Lanka, Ceylon, and Siam.
A Chinaman remains a
You know,
Chinaman.
we could like break this and like get $3.
A Chinaman remains a Chinaman.
Andy, kitchen?
You got to enlarge my nose?
Andy! The kitchen. It's brightly lit. And this is a modern kitchen too. It's got a new fridge, dishwasher, scissors.
Is that the other half of the scissors, or is that a whole scissors?
That's two scissors.
This, I don't know what this is.
That's maybe a glass.
Is this before you're gonna wash it or after?
I don't know. And this is where I put the ice.
It's interesting because to have this glass, you have to have a license for this.
This I put in ice, melted ice. I put into my
Ice
eye.
on the eye, right, right. And of course, what kitchen is complete without the 1946 Wall Street Journal?
Here, take this.
Take this, get these. Original plates. From the original, this is the original plate collection. Frying pan? You may not know this, but Saul actually brought this back from the war. The War of 1812.
The Crimean War.
Yeah.
All right.
Where am
We
I?
don't want to miss this glass. Saul.
I just paid the girl $25 to clean the house.
When?
When? 3 days ago.
And did you make her leave that glass alone? Did you say, listen, you can clean the house, just don't touch the
I
glass?
have a juice that leaves this, tomato juice that leaves this.
Saul, you gotta get a new glass.
My two little grandsons. over here.
Evening with Saul.
Evening with Saul.
Here it is.
Does it record now?
I think, oh yeah, we're
You know, the talk also?
Yep.
Okay, children, you're about to leave. I want to tell you that it was one of the pleasurable evenings that I had in a long, long time. In the replay, a lot of people, members of our families, are going to have a lot of letters.
Oh, you're
right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. And what do I get one of these? Die.
I think we should go downstairs.
No, wait a second. We got to get a few comical moments of the three of us.
I want to take a few more pictures of those people.
Yeah.
Don't.
When you're down there.
They're being annoyed. They're being annoyed.
Well, we don't have to go in the room, but I'm sure there's some people roaming the halls.
No, they sleep in them. It's after
Andy,
10.
when
It's
people
20, 20 after 10.
When people are looking for action around here, they go over to the Marco Polo and order fruit juice.
That's right. Which is a little bit lonely. I had a very good evening with you, and I enjoyed it. And I especially enjoyed the replay on television.
Okay, well, you know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to make a copy for you, and I'm going to make a copy for my mom and dad, and I'm going to make a copy for Bill, and anyone else who wants one. I'll be glad to make them a copy.
If I have a copy, how do I play it?
Oh, you don't have a VCR.
Good point. Every known relative should get a copy.
Your
Phyllis Mukin should get a copy.
I believe your mother and your father have the VCR.
Yes.
Okay, say goodbye, Grandpa, and then we're going to go downstairs and take some shots. Some parting shots.
Listen, anyway, do me a favor. Don't bother with them no more.
Okay, we want to do that.
They're knocked out old people over there.
They love us.
They lost maybe.
But we're grandsons.
We're grandsons.
That's
Grandsons
right.
can do no
And
harm.
this is an evening.
With Saul. Besides, maybe I can score more phone numbers.
I could tell you one thing.
I've already.
Grandpa, wait.
Oops. Now we're getting bad shots.
Yeah, now we're getting
crotch
real
shots.
bad shots. Grandpa, remember when you told me, you introduced us to that really fat, ugly girl and then asked us if we still wanted to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember we were here, we said we had to go home, and you introduced us to a fat girl and said, now do you want to stay? You introduced us to a fat girl here once.
We haven't got fat girls. Fat old ladies we have.
Okay, now hold on, time out. That'd be the best stuff yet. Let go.
I've got to go to bed.
Okay. We got Grandpa.
You're shooting his nostril hairs?
Woo! Different.
And you call me crazy. Place. An evening with Saul.
And this?
This, incidentally, by the way, to get a good look at this.
You know who?
This is original. Bought over from Cuba, schmutz. He took this schmutz from Cuba, brought it over here.
No,
this particular piece of schmutz right here.
Now
this schmutz, he immigrated from Poland.
What schmutz? Very schmutz.
Hold it open for me.
Just for fun, Saul, let's push the emergency stop button and wake everybody.
Let's get out on this elevator.
That's an omen.
That's enough for me.
In my life over here, it's quite lonely. It was one of the nicest evenings with you, my two grandchildren. I'm proud of you. I love you. Before I start crying, I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you and say goodnight to you. And I hope to see you this week. Maybe go out to dinner together. And we'll enjoy yourself again together. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very nice.
Goodbye, Saul.
You got that?
Love you.
Goodbye. Take care. We had a nice time too. Glad you liked it.
Terrific.
Brought a little technology to
You
you.
know, when I was something else, I visualized in the back of my mind, your mother, father, sit, see this.
They're gonna love this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You can play the game and you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? But one thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter winds, they have come and gone. And still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind, the summer wind, warm summer wind, the summer wind.
strange is the way you got me all